Hi, my name is Packy, creator of Pack Rat's Shack. I upcycle furniture, build out of pallet wood, finish interior spaces, and have a vendor booth for my creations. Welcome to my world. Okay, so I have all of my supplies ready all around here. I am going to try to do something artistic with the bathroom floor. And obviously the drywall is not done and the shower is not done. I know this isn't the normal order, but I wanted to get the shower pan installed in order to put the toilet down, and I want to do the floor in order to put the toilet down so I don't have to work around the toilet then. I'm trying to get things done so I can get a toilet in. That's what I'm trying to do. And after the toilet's in, I can continue to work on the rest of the stuff. And yeah, it'll be an inconvenience when it comes to space around the toilet. But I have been without a toilet for over 3 months, probably close to 4. So I'm about, I'm over it. I'm over bagging it. Yeah, I said to myself, I'm not going back to buy more bagging it supplies. I'm done. So I really want to get the toilet in, regardless of the inconvenience it might give to finish out around it. So anyways, that's my backwards plan. So I'm going to start out with a mixture of cement dye. This color is called Buff. It's the lightest one I could find. And I have a sponge, and I'm going to just start this floor. I've already washed a couple of times, and it's very porous, and this will just really start to soak up. I have no plan. I've never done this before, so I'm just using different means to try to get different looks with the different colors, and hoping that I'm not going to overdo it. So, which it doesn't look like I will jump into overdoing it. It's wet where it looks wet. It's the darkest, but as soon as it absorbs, there's very little color left behind. So even though it looks very, very dark here, it's not really adding that much color. So I know it's probably hard to see what's going on, but the dark splotches are just what's still soaking in. And I'm going to go ahead and walk away and let that dry in a little bit before I come back with the next color. Now I'm going to attempt to do some veining with this dark charcoal. There's a blob left. Can't have blobs. These are actually paints, but I've watered them down to try to use them as a stain. And I just want to try to add some color, kind of like agates or, amazing different colors in rocks or whatever. And I'm just going to try to just see what I can create. So this is the next day, and it actually did dry in better than I thought it would. Even though I had blended in some of these drip marks, there was enough soaking in and or moving that they show up again. So there's a few little spots because this is like the main floor that you're gonna see like right through here. I'm tempted to see what I can do to kind of improve right through here and then kind of right in through here, just because of the stain marks that you see. So yeah, I'm gonna play around with it a little bit more today, and then after it completely dries, it'll be time to seal it up. At this point, I'm about halfway through adding a second layer to the bathroom floor, and you can see back in there is where I've been already. And although there's moisture there and there's darker areas, I don't think it's going to dry that dark, even though I did add a little bit more of the brown over the buff. I kind of wanted a little bit more depth and differentiation, so I was trying to add that in. All right, here we are the next day. Overall, it looks good. I mean, that one spot is quite a bit darker. I thought I added more dark kind of in other areas, but when everything's wet, it's hard to tell how much you're adding for those stains because the moisture makes everything darker anyways. And although it looks like a good surface from up here, once you get down lower and you wash the space with light, you can see that there is debris and dust and whatnot settled in and on the surface. So I'm gonna go through here and do a real light scuff sanding with a very used 200. Actually, it might be a 220. So that way I can sand and not worry about scratching my paint surface or my stain surface. And then I'll follow that up with a clean tack cloth to get up all of the debris. Okay. Pretty gross. Most of it's color, some of it's dust, and there's still debris. I'm gonna get a second tack cloth. Trying to save money, do something artistic and fun that'll last a little while till I decide to do something real to the floor, I guess. But that's a lot better at time. So now the trick is going to be whether this product works for sealing in this whole paint job, stain job. I mean, first I was just looking up here when I bought it, and it's used for dries satin finish and can be used on gray or colored concrete. So I bought it, and it's supposed to cure in the top so that things are waterproof. But then I got to reading, well, the rest of the directions, and it says, do not use this product on non-porous, sealed, or painted surfaces. I think I'm going to apply this product, walk away, and see what the reaction is. Kind of where the vanity would cover anyways, because then if it does start to react poorly or crinkle it up, then I'll know just to try another product. It's only been a few minutes, but it's already dry to the touch, and I don't see anything going on back there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and roll out the whole floor now. And I went back to Lowe's and got another kind of top coating that can go over painted surfaces and stuff. So I have went back and added another little bit of layering, trying to pull some darks in over here on this end to kind of balance out from over there in that big dark patch. And it says excellent durability, interior, exterior use. And I'm going to do a light coating of the sand just to make sure I get any lint debris out of that last coat, or loosened up hopefully, and then go over it with a tack cloth. Anyways, I'm gonna test it over here where the vanity would be anyway, just to make sure there's not any weird kind of reaction to the previous layers. It says it's dry to the touch in 15 minutes, so I'll probably walk away from this for 15 minutes and then come back and just check this little area out. Okay, it's been more like 20-25 minutes and I don't see any kind of problems. It's dry to the touch, but a little tacky maybe. Man, that looks like a professional did it. Well, what do you think? Maybe it's a little too bold for some people, but I just really like being creative and seeing where it goes. I really do believe this will be the part of the bathroom that pulls all of my design ideas together. But there's still much to do before that point, so please just stick around so that you can see the end results. Whenever it is that I get there, that is. Next up, I'll be showing you the lighting options that we've chosen throughout the rest of the house. That will give me some time to re-edit the next phase of my bathroom. As always, thank you so much for your viewing support. I greatly appreciate it, and until next time, stay safe out there.